morning, Chicago Cubs fans, and we are back with another edition of Cubs Daily. My name is Steven Ryne. The Cubs walk away with a 1-0 victory yesterday. Cade Horton did his job once again. He went 5 innings, no runs. Beautifully job done by the rookie. He pitched really well. Ian Happ got the job done with the sac fly. And that was all she wrote. I'm going to give you guys some news and notes from the game that I saw. We have a transaction update with Moises Ballesteros. The All-Star Game's officially coming to Wrigley here in a few years, and we will preview Game 2. But before we get into all that, just want to give everyone a big-time shout-out. Everyone who comments, who shares their thoughts with the Cubs community. Truly, truly do appreciate every single one of you. If you've already liked the video, smash that thumbs up. We truly appreciate it. And then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are on the road to 1K. Let's keep this train rolling, ladies and gentlemen. So, Cubs get the job done 1-0 yesterday. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win. You love to see it. The pitching staff did its job. Cade Horton came in, 5 innings. I think he had 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Got himself out of some, not tough jams, but he allowed some runners on. The defense continues to do its job, which is what you like to see. I mean, yesterday, I'm not going to have one game be like an indictment on the whole season or anything like that, but like when we were talking about possibilities at the trade deadline, right? Like, could Suarez really help this team? Which I still think he could, but Matt Shaw made a great defensive play, and he got a double. Like, he's really, really developing right before our very eyes, and it's very, very exciting to watch. Ian Happ obviously did not miss all too much time. He barely missed a day. He came back, got the game-winning catch. Andrew Kittredge, who came in, man, his slider and his sinker, filthy. So much movement on that stuff. It is crazy how good he could be. Potentially, Caleb Thielbar does not get talked about enough. The man just comes in and shuts the door on so many teams. And then Danny Palencia getting his 15th save in the year. So it was just a nice all-around team win. Yeah, it was only 1-0, but sometimes you got to win these low-scoring affairs to take care of business. Now, the Orioles did trade pretty much all of their relievers away, and they did trade Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano. So their offense probably not as quote-unquote strong as it potentially could be. They still have the tools there like Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holliday, Adley Rutschman that they are banking on for scoring runs. So this team can come at you in many different ways. So we still have to be prepared to play ball. So with the trade deadline happening and all that good stuff, the Cubs did add 4 players to their roster. And so they had 38 entering into yesterday. They also DFA'd Ryan Presley to make some room as well. So they did send on Moises Ballesteros and Gavin Holloway, who are up for a brief stint. The timing of it seems very weird to me in the sense that I know he's being sent down to make room for these other guys we got. Like, I'm fully aware of that. Ian Happ is clearly okay, obviously, but Moises is more of a bat, per se. But I honestly wanted Moises to stay up just to give these guys a breather, right? Like, if Ian Happ just needs another day off here, let Seiya play left. Seiya might need to take a day off as well because his bat has cooled off tremendously this past week. And, maybe Kyle Tucker needs a day off so Seiya can play right. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways, especially with the addition of Willie Castro. I just wanted the kid to stay up so he could show his bat and continue to get some reps. But if Craig Counsell and the staff feel like the bats are not going to be consistent enough for him, yes, it is in his best interest to send him back down to AAA so he can continue to get those daily reps for his development. Now, when September comes up, he will probably be called up. I'm not too concerned about that. Him and Owen Casey are all going to be called up come the month of September, and then we'll hopefully get to see if they can help this team in an impactful way during the last stretch of the season. So those 2 moves, they were sent down. We obviously added Willie Castro to the roster, Andrew Kittredge, Mr. Soroka, and our main man, Mr. Rogers. So Soroka, I'm not sure when he's going to start. I'm guessing it's going to be early next week because we have Matthew Boyd going today and we have Colin Ray going tomorrow on Sunday. So this series is set. I'm guessing he's going to open up the day after Shota goes. So we will see when that all happens. I'm excited to watch him pitch. I know it's not the flashiest name, but again, we just need some guys to eat innings, right? And this is kind of part of the key. Yes, we did not go out and get an impact arm. I totally get that. I'm still frustrated just as everybody is. The timing of everything just does not work out for us in that sense, right? Like, there's a quote-unquote lockout looming. You know, if we're going to get a starter with 2 years of control, that last year could just be pointless. So you're giving away the whole farm for basically 1.5 years of a guy. Not worth it. So I do agree on that sense. But also, what if Cade Horton's our number one? What if Cade Horton develops into being a number one? I have a fun stat here. Since June 1st, there are 2 pitchers who have 5 starts with 5 innings of shutout baseball. Yes, one is Cade Horton. The other is Paul Skeens. Yes, the Paul Skeens. The Paul Skeens I would mortgage the farm for. So, maybe, I'm not calling him Paul Skeens, but maybe Cade Horton can develop into the number one that the Cubs need for success in October. I know he keep hearing that he's on an innings limit and all that good stuff, and he very well could be, but I have not heard that directly from the Cubs. Alex Cohen, their play-by-play guy on the Marquee Network, said he hasn't heard anything directly from the Cubs as well, so maybe that's why they keep just getting him 5 innings and they're getting him out of there. So, but either way, let Kid Cade keep pitching, keep developing, and this team is going to be in a very, very good place maybe come October. I believe in this team. The team has definitely shown its ability to flaunt its muscle, to flex its dominance. I still think this team has a chance to win the World Series. Yes, would I have liked another starting pitcher? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that we can't look over some free agent pitching. You know, since everyone's already put Kyle Tucker off the team next year, that means we'll have some money, hopefully. But again, doesn't mean they'll spend, right? Does not mean they will spend. As long as they break even, they are good. So, in 2027, I reported this a few months ago because we were hearing inklings, and I thought it was official then, but I guess it's officially official now. The Cubs put out a video, a beautifully narrated video by Elizabeth Moss. They are hosting the 2027 All-Star Game at Wrigley, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I am going to pinch my pennies and save my dollars because I want to go as well. I'd like to go for both events, the Home Run Derby and the game itself. I'm hoping that our main man PCA and Kyle Tucker will be starting in the outfield for the Chicago Cubs then. Not guaranteed, but hey, I think it would be a lot of fun to do so. So the Cubs made that official on Friday as well, as they honored the late Ryne Sandberg as well. The Cubs today are going to wear the number 23 on their jerseys. No names on the back. I think they're all wearing number 23. Today is going to be honoring the late, great Ryne Sandberg as well. And what was it? They're going to be wearing those, I think they're wearing the dark blue jerseys, the ones that he liked to wear when he was playing. So that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And yes, Game 2 happens today. It's going to be at 1:20. Matt Boyd on the bump. He's going to be shoving against Sugano, who does have a solid record, but his ERA is closer to 5. So could this be an opportunity for the Cubs to win again? Absolutely. Every day's a great day to win again. Brewers absolutely dominate the Nationals yesterday. In their game, there was like 25 runs. I don't know if anyone saw that Pirates-Rockies game. That was absolutely wild. Had no impact on the standings, but either way, just wild games across the board, right? And again, just for perspective, just one last little bit of perspective again. We can all still be frustrated, I totally understand, but the Yankees went out and got multiple relievers as well, and that reliever they got, David Bednar, gave up the final run for the Marlins, who then came back and won. They were down 5. So not all big-name moves necessarily equate to getting wins. That's all I will say. Sometimes you just need to add some ancillary pieces, just to supplement things, and you keep on trucking. This team has a lot of great peripherals. Like, they slug really well. They've slugged way better than any Cubs team I've seen in recent years. They obviously are patient at the plate. It just gets frustrating, especially this last week and a half, where they just haven't been themselves and they aren't playing like themselves. And I'm not going to say yesterday they were playing like themselves. They only scored one run. But defensively speaking, they played very, very well, and they pitched very well, too. We know this team can pitch well. We will see what that means come October, though. So, hope you guys enjoy the game today. Again, that's going to do it for me here on Cubs Daily. Again, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and, of course, feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions on the matter. I love reading everyone's comments, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.